So, as we know it, Skoda is changing and for the better. This was seen on the new Skoda Superb, a real step up from the old model. Well, this is the new Skoda Kodiaq. The old Kodiaq, again, was always a good car, so can this new Kodiaq have the same leap as the Superb? Well, let's find out. Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Cars and More. This is the #1 place to be for car news and reviews. Sit back, buckle up, let's go. So let's start with the design at the front of the Kodiaq, and to start with, it has a better design to it than the Superb in my opinion. We get an octagonal grille style with vertical bars in it. One feature with this grille though is that you can opt to have a light bar, which makes the Kodiaq look much more premium than it did before. The headlights look very modern and sleek too, housing the daytime running lights and the matrix LED headlights. There is a second headlight lower down which also has an LED daytime running light and cornering light in it. Lower down we get a small central air vent for the size of car, but we do get some aerodynamic side vents which I do quite like. Moving around to the side we get a minimalistic look. We get a crease low down and one upper crease, but apart from that, that is about it. We do get a silver D-pillar though, which I do quite like. And you also get some matte black cladding on the lower seals and wheel arches. Moving round to the back, we get a new design from Skoda that looks very premium. To start with, we get a new set of tail lights that have a broken C-shaped style to it. I say broken because the LED elements are not connected to the hide the boot opening at night, which is a clever trick that Skoda are doing at the moment with the rest of their lineup. Connected to these tail lights is a fake light bar. It is a tail light coloured bar though, but it just doesn't have any lights in it. Personally, I think it would have looked quite cool and unique with a broken up light bar, just like the tail lights. What do you think? Let me know in the comments section below, and whilst you are at it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Moving lower down, we have a simple bumper design with a bit of silver cladding and matte black cladding too, but most importantly there are no fake exhausts. We also get the new Skoda lettering to finish it off. Right, let's have a look at what engine and gearbox options you can have with the new Skoda Kodiaq. So the engine choices in the Kodiaq are quite limited for now, but I can confirm there will be 2 plug-in hybrid options coming out next year like every other Volkswagen Group car. So what can you have then? Well, you can have a mild hybrid petrol or a diesel engine. The mild hybrid petrol is the usual 1.5 litre turbo petrol unit which produces 148 brake horsepower. This can do 0 to 62 in 9.9 seconds, and it can be had with only a 7-speed DSG gearbox. It is also front wheel drive. Personally, when driving this one it does feel a bit sluggish, so I wouldn't recommend going for this one and possibly go for the diesel one or the plug-in hybrid one instead. For the diesel one, it is a 2 litre turbo unit with 148 brake horsepower. This can do 0 to 62 in 9.6 seconds, and again can only be had with a 7-speed DSG gearbox. It is only available in front wheel drive too. There is another version of this engine though, and it is a 4-wheel drive version with 190 brake horsepower. This reduces the 0 to 62 time down to 9 seconds, which isn't that bad considering the size of car. This again can only be had with a 7-speed DSG gearbox. The price of the new Skoda Kodiaq starts at £36,645 for the 5-seat model, and for the 7-seat model it starts at a bit more at £37,505. Right, let's have a look at the interior. So, going inside the new Kodiaq, and if you thought the new Superb was impressive, then this will blow your mind. I have never seen a Skoda interior look and feel so premium before. To start with, the dashboard has this 3-layer system to it. We have the top part which is covered in a soft touch premium material, and the next part is covered with leather and stitching. This also houses the premium air vents and a storage space on the passenger side. The lower section houses the trim that you choose, which again is made of premium materials. This also houses the new infotainment system, which is running the latest MIB4 software, which, as you know, is much better than the MIB3 system. What is good though is that you get physical climate controls. Yes, they're just like the new Superb. You get a multifunctional climate control dials, and you can adjust the temperature, heated and cooled seats, as well as volume and map on the central one. I like this customisable setup as it adds a lot of functions to a dial and gets rid of a lot of clutter the best way possible. In front of the driver we get a digital instrument cluster which is clear and easy to use. We also get some new indicator stalks that are designed and are very similar to what Mercedes has, where the wiper functions are on the indicator stalk, and on the right you get your gear selector. The steering wheel is the same as in other Skodas, but has it been improved slightly to have better materials and the new Skoda logo in the middle. The door cards have a cool 3D design to them, and the centre console has a lot of space for your items, but still high enough to feel so you sit low in the car. Personally, that's how it should feel in a car. Take no electric cars without a centre console. The seats are also new and are very comfy and supportive, and again just feel premium. I must say though that this is most possibly the best Skoda interior ever. Let's have a look at the rear seats. So, with the Skoda being 61mm longer, we get a bit more legroom in the middle row than the older model. Headroom is fine just like the old model, and the seats do recline and slide forward and back. You also get your own climate control system as well as air vents and heated seats. The door cards are also stylish in the back too, which I do like as they're paying attention in the back. So getting into the back row, if you move the middle row seats all the way forward, then you can just about sit in the back if you are an adult, but I wouldn't want to do a long journey. It's alright for children, but for adults, yes it's okay, but it isn't the best. Let's have a look at the boot. So opening the boot with all the 7 seats in place, and you are welcomed with a respectable 340 litres, which is a family car size, which is quite decent. Folding the 2 seats down and it turns into a 5-seater, this increases to 910 litres. Folding all the rear seats down and this increases to a huge 1945 litres, which is very impressive for this type of car. It's almost as good as the Peugeot E5008, which is an electric car. So in summary then, what's the new Skoda Kodiaq like, and is it better than the old model? The real question is though, is it better than its rivals, the Hyundai Santa Fe and the new Peugeot 5008? Well, we will have to wait and see that one when I get to review the Hyundai Santa Fe, but before I do, I think it's going to be a close call, but this may just have the edge on all of them. We will have to wait and see, so keep a lookout for those videos. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.